I am Miss An'am. Our lesson for today is lesson 5-6, use sharing to divide greater dividends. Let's get started. Now let us take this example. Divide 8,114 divided by 46. So this is the dividend and this is the divisor. First, let us list the operation that we will use in this question. First, we will divide. Second, we will multiply. Then we will subtract, bring down, and repeat. Now, always start from the greatest digit. 8 divided by 46 equals 0. We can divide because 8 is less than 46. So I will take 81. 81 divided by 46. Let's try maybe 2. So to check our answer, we will multiply 46 times 2. 2 times 6 equals 12. 2 times 4 equals 8 plus 1 equals 9. The answer, if I multiply 2 times 46, the answer will be 92, which is greater than 81. So I will change. I will not take 2. I will erase it. And I will write 1. I will choose 1 instead of 2. Because when I multiply 2 by 46, I get 92, which is greater. And the answer should be 81 or less, not greater. So in this case, I will change the number. I will put 1. 1 times 46 equals 46. So I divided 81 divided by 46, 1. Then I multiplied 1 times 46 equals 46. The third step is to subtract. Of course, always start from the ones place. 1 minus 6, I can't subtract because 1 is less than 6, so we have to regroup. The 8 will be 7 and the 1 will be 11. 11 minus 6 equals 5. Sorry. What's wrong? 5. 7 minus 4 equals 3. The fourth step is to bring down. So I will bring down the 1. Now the new number is 351. 351. Now we have to divide. I will repeat all these steps. So again, I will divide 351 divided by 46. There is an easy way to divide. Hide the first number, so I will hide it, or just ignore the first digit with the first digit. Ignore them. And divide 35 divided by 4 equals what? Equals 8. So I will try to multiply 8 by 46. But I'm not sure the answer will be 351 or less. Maybe it's greater. So all of these are trials. So I will multiply 46 times 8. When you multiply 8, you have to multiply it by the whole number, not just by 4. So I will erase the x. Now I will erase it. Okay? So 8 times 46, let us find the answer. 8 times 6 equals 48. 8 times 4 equals 32. 32 plus 4 equals 36. Let us compare the two numbers. Here the answer is 368 and this is 351. So I have to change the 8 and I will take 7. So I will erase 8. And I will take 7. Now I will multiply 7 times 46. I will erase these numbers. Okay. 46 times 7. 7 times 6 equals 42. 7 times 4 equals 28 plus 4 equals 32. So it's an reasonable or suitable answer because it's less than 351. So I divided, then I multiplied, now I will subtract. 1 minus 2 I can subtract, so I will regroup. The 5 will be 4 and the 1 will be 11. 11 minus 2 equals 9. 4 minus 2 equals 2. 3 minus 3 equals 0. I have now 29. After I subtract it, I will bring down. So this is the last digit in the dividend. So I will put 4. Now the new number is 297. Now when I chose 7, the answer was 322. So I try to find less number. So I will take 6. Let us try 6. 6 times 46. So 46 times 6. 6 times 6 equals 36. 6 times 4 equals 24 plus 3 equals 27. So 276. This number less than 294, so I can take it. Four minus 6 we can't subtract, so we will regroup. 9 will be 8. The 4 will be 14. 14 minus 6 equals 8. 8 minus 7 equals 1 and 0. Now after we subtract, we have to bring down, but no digit to bring down. That means we are done, and this is the remainder. This number is a remainder. So this R means repeat or remainder if no digit to bring down. So the answer is 176 remainder 18. This is the dividend, this is the divisor, this is the quotient, and this is the remainder. Let's take another example. Divide 9,855 divided by 45. Let's remember the steps. So the first step is to divide, the second is to multiply, subtract, bring down, and repeat or remainder. Of course, we can't divide 9 divided by 45, so 0. And you can direct take 2 digits because the divisor 2 digits, so take 2 digits. If the divisor 3 digits, start with 3 digits. So 98 divided by 45, we will guess. We don't know the exact answer. We will guess, and all these are trials. If I put 1, so 1 times 45 will be 45, which is far away from 98. So let's try 2. So 98 divided by 45, 2. Of course, I'm not sure. We will try, we will check if it is a suitable answer or not. Then the second step is to multiply. So I will multiply 45 times 2. 2 times 5 equals 10. 2 times 4 equals 8, plus 1 equals 9. So 90 is less than 98. So it's a suitable answer. So always compare the two answers or the two numbers. If the answer is equal or less than 98, take it. If it is greater, no, you can't. Now, the third step is to subtract. 8 minus 0 equals 8. 9 minus 9 equals 0. Now, we will bring down the 5. 85 divided by 45. If I choose 2, the answer will be 90, which is greater than 85, so I will take 1. 1 times 45 equals 45. Then I will subtract, so divide, multiply, and subtract. 5 minus 5 equals 0. 8 minus 4 equals 4. Again, I will bring down 5. Now, 405 divided by 45. When the number is big or a great number, we can choose the strategy that to hide the first digit with the first digit. So I will hide this number. I will choose another color. I will hide this digit with this digit and divide. 40 divided by 4 equals 10. Now listen, you can't write two-digit number. So the greatest number that you can write is 9. So in this case, I will write 9. 9. Now I will multiply. Of course, when you multiply, you will multiply 9 by the whole number. So I will, sorry. Okay. Here it was 5. Okay, now I will multiply. 45 times 9. Or let us erase this question. I will write it up. So again, 45 times 9. 9 times 5 equals 45. 9 times 4 equals 36 plus 4 equals 40. Wow, we got the same number. If we got the same number or less, yes, it's okay. But if it is greater, no, we have to change this number. So 9 times 45 equals 405. So 5 minus 5 equals 0, 0, 0, no remainder. The remainder is 0. So this is the quotient, the answer of the division statement, and the remainder is 0. Okay, this is another example. 5,578 divided by 68. Again, this is the dividend and this is the divisor. Because the divisor here has 2 digits, so we will start with 2-digit dividend. Okay. So 55 divided by 68. Again, let's remember the steps. We will divide, then multiply, subtract, bring down, and repeat or remainder. I will divide. 55 divided by 68 equals 0, because 55 is less than 68, so we can't divide. In this case, we will take 3 digits instead of 2. So we'll divide 557 divided by 68. Now it's hard to divide or to guess the number that we multiplied by 68, and the answer is close to 557. In this case, the strategy that I use is to cancel the first number, the first digit with the first digit in the divisor, and try to guess close number. So 55 divided by 6 equals 9, because 9 times 6 equals 54, which is close. But when I multiply, I will multiply by the whole number, not just by 6. So 68 times 9. And let me erase. Okay. Okay. 9 times 8 equals 72. 9 times 6 equals 54, plus 7 equals 61. Now let us compare the answer with the number. The answer here is 612, but we have just 557. So this is greater, so we can't divide. In this case, we have to change the 9 and make it less. We will take 8. So I will erase the 9, and I will erase this one. And I will write 8 instead of 9, because when we multiplied 9 by 68, the answer was greater than this number. Now let us try 68 times 8. So all these are trials to reach the suitable answer. 8 times 8 equals 64. 8 times 6 equals 48 plus 6. So 48 plus 6 equals 54. Yes, we can take this number because it's less. So always the number should be less or equal the dividend. So here 544. We divided, then we multiplied. Now the third step is to subtract. 7 minus 4 equals 3. 5 minus 4 equals 1 and 0. The fourth step is to bring down. We will bring down the 8. Again, this is a great number. It's hard to guess what we have to multiply by or the answer. So I will use my strategy. I will change. So I will cross out these two digits. The first with the first. The first digit in the divisor with the first digit in the dividend. And I will divide. 13 divided by 6 equals 2. So I will try to. First, let me erase this line. Okay, I will write it again. And I will write here 2. As we said, 13 divided by 6 equals 2. Now, when I multiply, and be careful, this is very important point. When you multiply, you have to multiply by the whole number. So here I will multiply 68 times 2. 2 times 8 equals 16. 2 times 6 equals 12 plus 1 equals 13. Yes, I can take it because it's less than the dividend. So 2 times 68 equals 136. Subtract 8 minus 6 equals 2, 0, 0. Now the third step or the fourth step after the subtraction is to bring down. But because no more digits to bring down, that means this number is the remainder. So here the remainder is 2. The answer or the quotient is 82, remainder 2. That's all for today. In this lesson, we learned how to divide greater dividends, and the operation that we use to divide, we use division, multiplication, subtraction, bring down, and then repeat or remainder.